In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to get Shopify ID, 5 minutes. We'll walk through a simple path inside your Shopify admin that reveals the ID you need using the locations area. I'll keep things clear and straightforward, and along the way I'll share tips so you know exactly what to look for and how to avoid common hiccups. Start by opening your web browser and going to Shopify. If you're not already signed in, you'll be prompted to log into your store's admin. Use your secure login method and make sure you're accessing the correct store if you manage more than one. Once you're in the Shopify admin, you'll see the familiar dashboard with your navigation on the left. Next, head to Settings. You'll find the Settings option at the bottom left corner of the admin's sidebar. Clicking Settings opens a page with all of your store's configuration areas. Things like payments, taxes, users and permissions, and more. We're going to focus on locations, which controls where your inventory is stored and fulfilled from. Now click Locations. This takes you to the Locations page, where you can see your existing locations and manage them. If your store is new, you'll typically see a default location already set up. If you operate multiple warehouses, retail stores, or fulfillment centers, they'll all be listed here. This page is important because the internal IDs we're looking for are easiest to spot from the location detail screens. On this page, you'll see an option to add location. Go ahead and click add location. Don't worry, we're not creating a fully new location just to get an ID. The point here is to bring up the interface that helps you navigate to an individual location record. Shopify's interface often makes it easiest to access the specific area where the URL exposes the ID. You can always back out if you don't intend to save a new location. Now look for the entry labeled shop location or your existing default location in the list and click it. Opening the existing location is what we want because its detail page uses a URL format that includes the internal identifier. If you have several locations, make sure you click the one you actually need the ID for. Each location has its own unique ID, and grabbing the right one now saves confusion later. With the location page open, click into the browser's address bar to highlight the URL. Take a close look at what's displayed. Shopify typically includes an identifiable numeric or alphanumeric segment tied to that location in the URL. Depending on your setup, you might see it directly in the path after something like locations or as a parameter at the end of the address. That value is the internal ID associated with the location you selected. You don't need to change anything on the page. Simply referencing the URL is enough to find the ID. A few practical tips before we wrap up. If you manage multiple locations, repeat this process for each one you need and clearly label them for future reference so you don't mix them up. If you don't see locations in settings, you may not have the necessary permissions. Contact a store owner or an admin to grant access. If the Shopify interface looks a little different on your end, use the search bar at the top of the admin and type locations to jump straight there. Also, while IDs aren't passwords, it's still a good idea to keep them within your team and avoid sharing them publicly. And if you accidentally clicked add location and don't plan to create a new one, just leave the page without saving, no changes will be applied. That's it. You went to Shopify, opened settings, navigated to locations, accessed the location entry, and used the URL in your browser to identify the Shopify ID associated with that location. Keep this method in mind whenever a tool, integration, or support rep asks for an internal ID. It's a quick, reliable way to find it right from your admin. Thanks for following along, and feel free to replay any section if you want to double check what the URL should look like on your screen.